Hello, this is Nest by Sir Robin, and this is a little different location than you're used to seeing. This is actually in my basement, and this is where in the winter months I propagate succulents. So I just recently became a member of the Succulent Society at Henry Shaw Botanical Gardens, and I've been learning about different types of succulents and cactuses, and cacti, I should say. See, I'm not an expert yet. Cacti and the care of them, and also how to propagate them. And what I decided to do today was to offer something to the community in St. Louis Hills, to offer up a friend in a plant. And I get so much enjoyment out of these plants every morning when I come down here to see how they're doing. It's wonderful when you connect to nature and you can care for them, and in return they care for you. And that's what I have here is a sign that I'm going to post at the park that says looking for a friend. And of course with the coronavirus and all the social distancing, it says no social distancing required. And I'm going to offer up some of these Burros tails. I'm going to bring these out. These are ones I've propagated, and I'll show you on another video how to propagate succulents. But these are some little baby succulents that I've been taking care of for probably, I guess I started these babies just from like one leaf. You can see some of these where it just started with one little leaf. These little leaves fall so easily. You can just barely touch this plant and it'll fall onto the soil and then make another little baby. So they're wonderful little projects to do in your home. I have this set up in the basement, and I have some T5 lights that my husband mounted for me from the ceiling. You can see here from the ceiling. And I bought these on Amazon. And I've just been having a great deal of fun down here. I use this succulent soil. See, I know it's a mess here. Succulent soil. And we've learned in the Succulent Society meetings that, you can use that as well as add a little bit of pumice to it. Let's see where my pumice is. Do you guys know what pumice is? Here's pumice. And then I've also learned to add some turfus to it. There's different things here. You can really get into it. I encourage you, if you're really into it, to just come to one of our meetings. That's great. But back to the sign. I found this on online last night and thought I'd add a little to it for the whole social distancing. But we all feel like we're getting a little stir crazy inside, and I notice a lot of people are getting out and about in the park. And if you want to get close to somebody without fear of catching the coronavirus, you can definitely get close to a plant. And that's what it says here. Slightly awkward cactus succulent, looking for some love. I just need a sunny window and a bit of water. I will always listen and sometimes speak, and I promise to let you know that you are loved. And I'm going to post this out here, and I'm hoping that people will take one and find a sunny window for this succulent. They can't go outdoors yet. And also for care tips, know that you want to water succulents like this Burros tail. Here's a real close-up of what a Burros tail looks like. You want to water this thoroughly. Make sure that the container has drainage holes. These plastic containers that I use do have drainage holes. So you want to make sure the water goes all the way through, and then let it completely dry out before watering again. And it does need to have a sunny window. When you do decide to put it outside later on, after all the rain that we get this spring, make sure it has a little bit of shelter because you don't want to get it sunburned. Like humans, plants can get sunburn, and you don't want to, so you'd want to kind of put it maybe underneath a tree or in a little shaded location that just gets filtered light from the beginning. And this Burros tail makes a wonderful hanging basket plant. So I found this book here, The Little Book of Cacti. Of course, cacti is the plural of cactus, which I accidentally said cactuses, which that's incorrect. It's cacti. This is a really nice book I found. And that's what it looks like when it's a more mature plant, and you can use it as a hanging basket, which is beautiful. And this variety is called a Burros tail. And again, it says grown indoors or out, full sunlight. The more exposure the plant has to bright light, the stronger the leaves will become, and the enhanced leaf color will be. It's a pale plant. It's from native Mexico. It's susceptible to overwatering, so be cautious during the winter months. So in the winter months, it actually goes dormant. For the remainder of the year, the burro's tail will appreciate moderate watering as long as there's good drainage. And it's, like I said, one of the easiest to propagate. You can just kind of take one little leaf. You see here, look at that little leaf there. Let's see where I can find the camera. I don't even know where it is. Not that great at this. You can see here that that's already got a little baby and a little root growing from it. So you can just put that in the dirt and it will start another plant. As you can see here, there's lots of little babies that have started growing. And then what else does it say? Please be careful, extra careful when handling the burro's tail, as the leaves are incredibly fragile and fall off at the slightest knock. So that's what I'm going to leave out there today, and we'll do another type of succulent tomorrow, and I think tomorrow's going to be even a prettier day in the park. So get out in nature, connect with plants, respect nature, and have a great day.